Hello and welcome to Red Gaming Tech. My name is Amato. Today is the 2nd of September and I have some rather awesome news as a new open letter to the gaming community which is aimed to basically end intolerance, hatred and all that nasty stuff in the gaming community. And well, at the time of recording it has been signed by 1,382 people. Developers, publishers, critics, press, you name it. They've pretty much all signed this letter, which is just wow. When people last reported on this, it was about 600, and of course it's grown to basically double that, actually a little bit over if you want to get technical. Now, of course, the open letter is linked in the description below this video if you wish to read it, but of course I'm going to go through it here and give some opinions on it. And they said, quote, "We believe that everyone, no matter what gender, sexual orientation, ethnicity or religion, has the right to play games, criticise games and make games without being harassed or threatened. It is the diversity of our community that allows games to flourish. If you see threats of violence or harm in comments on Steam, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook or Reddit, please take a minute to report them on the respective sites. If you see hateful, harassing speech, take a public stand against it and make the gaming community a more enjoyable space to be in." And as I said, the signatures are insane. And if you want to see the amount of signatures, and if you want to see the full list, then just look at the link in the description below. But I'm just going to give a few of the names, the companies that have signed this. And it comes from a wide variety of places. Obviously, it's not limited to these, but they are in there somewhere. So we have Harmonix, Riot, DICE, PopCap, Paradox, Splash Damage, Epic, Giant Sparrow, Sony, BioWare, Google, Nvidia, Bungie, Ubisoft, Telltale, Microsoft, Oculus, Intel, Rockstar, Double Fine, Bohemia, Blizzard, Rovio and EA. Some pretty big names there, I'm sure you will agree. Now, naturally, I agree wholeheartedly with this letter, and I'm sure most of you will as well. At the end of the day, all any of us wants, regardless of your gender, sexuality, etc., is just to play games in peace and maybe have a nice conversation with other people who also enjoy the same pastime. You know, we're a big community, and as a whole, generally speaking, it's a good community, but there are some bad parts, and unfortunately this is one of them. So I definitely agree with this letter, and if I can figure out how to sign it, I will, because if you can sign it as a member of the press, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Because, well, I want to show my support in more ways than just doing this video. I really think that it's stuff like this, it's taking these stands, it's expressing these thoughts that are the things that will help us actually push towards this better future for the gaming gaming community. And it kind of ties in with the video I did yesterday on the Saints Row developer whose name escapes me, basically throwing up his hands and admitting that they perhaps fell over a little bit with their portrayal of women in their games. And to be honest, that is exactly the right attitude to have as well. As I said during the video, you examine the point someone has made, if it's a legitimate point, regardless of who made it, and you objectively examine, do they have a point? Is there any truth to these comments that they've made? And if the answer is yes, they throw up their hands and go, okay, you were right, we'll be better next time. And that's exactly what you should be doing, and that's exactly what this letter is talking about as well in another way. So, give it a read, and if you are a developer watching this, what are you doing? Why are you watching this? Go and sign it. It's had a pretty mighty amount of signatures, as I said, about 1,300 if I remember correctly. Yep, 13,882. So we need to get the number higher, I believe. Don't you agree? Alright guys, I'll see you next time.